Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight. 6. When Kevin knocked over the cameraman, one of the funniest pieces of interaction between the camera crew and the employees of Dunder Mifflin appears in The Office Season 5, Episode 14, Stress Relief. In the episode, Dwight simulates a fire in the Dunder Mifflin office as a way to test how well the employees paid attention to his fire drill. In the office's hilarious and iconic stress relief scene, chaos ensues with the employees of Dunder Mifflin running through the office in an attempt to escape the fire. At one point, Kevin Malone runs straight at the camera while in a hallway and knocks the cameraman down, trampling him in a frenzied panic. 5. When the cameraman spies on Dwight and Angela. While some of the office's camera crew interactions are played for laughs, the cameraman actually plays a role in Season 2, Episode 9, Email Surveillance. In the episode, Pam asks the cameraman to keep an eye on Dwight and Angela, whom she suspects are in a relationship. The cameraman actually follows Pam's orders, attempting to find evidence that Dwight and Angela are dating. Eventually, the cameraman sees Dwight eating a candy bar that Angela bought for him. This confirms Dwight and Angela's relationship, with the cameraman reporting his findings back to Pam. However, email surveillance isn't the end of the cameraman's involvement in Dwight and Angela's relationship. Later in Season 5, Episode 5, Crime 8, Angela tells Dwight that the camera crew knows about their relationship while the two are being recorded. 3 seasons later, the cameraman spying on Dwight and Angela is still coming into play, with the cameraman being behind the revelation of their relationship. Number 4. When Michael saves the cameraman's life, another serious interaction with the camera crew appears in The Office's Season 4 two-part episode Dunder Mifflin Infinity, in which Michael saves the cameraman's life. In the episode, Ryan Howard introduces a new website that will revolutionize the way Dunder Mifflin functions, something Michael Scott doesn't like. In an attempt to prove his new Dunder Mifflin boss Ryan wrong, Michael decides to show that technology isn't as good as interpersonal interaction. To do this, Michael decides to drive his car into Lake Scranton, blaming the accident on the GPS. This plan doesn't work out too well, as Michael and Dwight begin to panic when the car starts sinking. Although they both get out of the car, the cameraman decides to keep recording. Michael comes around to the side of the car and opens up the back door, allowing the cameraman to get out before drowning in Lake Scranton. Although Michael's selfishness is what caused the car to be in the lake, he did save the cameraman's life. The Office doesn't make a big deal out of this, with many viewers actually missing the detail on first viewing. But the hilarious interaction is one of the show's biggest cameraman interactions. Number 3. When the cameraman gives Michael dating advice. Michael Scott's dating life in The Office is also influenced by an interaction with the crew occurring only a few episodes later in Season 4, Episode 4, Night Out. In the episode, Michael, Dwight, and Ryan go to a New York club where the single men attempt to find dates. Although Michael does spend some time flirting with one of the club's patrons, the cameraman sees her flirting with another man later in the night. The cameraman informs Michael of the incident, with Michael choosing not to pursue her any further. Moments like this imply that the camera crew has actual relationships with some of Dunder Mifflin's employees rather than just professional associations. It isn't known if this cameraman is the same one Michael saves in Dunder Mifflin Infinity, but it is nice to think that the two have each other's backs. By Season 4, The Office's documentary crew has been filming Dunder Mifflin's employees for several years, meaning that there has been plenty of time for them to interact off-camera. With Michael willing to bring a cameraman to New York in this episode, it only makes sense for the cameraman to look out for Michael while at the bar. Number 2. When the cameraman got Jim caught hiding. Jim has an interaction with the cameraman in The Office Season 4, Episode 10, Branch Wars, and it's pretty hilarious. Due to the awkwardness between Jim and Karen, Jim tries to avoid her throughout the episode. At one point, Jim actually hides in a car so that Karen won't see him, although the cameraman gives him away. Moments like this remind the viewer that the documentary crew exists in-universe, adding an extra layer to the world of The Office. Number 1. When the boom operator consoles Pam. Easily the most well-known camera crew interaction in The Office is the Brian Whittle story. After one of Pam and Jim's big fights in Season 9, Episode 12, Customer loyalty. A boom operator named Brian Whittle steps in front of the camera to console Pam after she is left crying. Brian tells the cameraman to turn off their cameras, ending the episode. Brian makes a few more subtle appearances in the office, with the show implying that he has developed feelings for Pam. However, Brian is later fired after getting into a fight with warehouse workers in order to protect Pam. Brian later makes another appearance, with Jim and Pam going out to eat with a former crew member. Out of the 6 big interactions between the camera crew and the cast of The Office, the Brian Whittle story is by far the biggest. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.